Choreb Beruach, Sword of the Spirit. Interpreted and narrated by Wendy. Yochanan, John, Chapter 4. And when Yehoshua knew that the Perushim saw that the Talmudim had immersed more than Yochanan, he left Yehuda and departed into Galilee again, even though Yehoshua did not immerse only his Talmudim. So he had to go through Shamerun. Therefore he came to a city of Shamerun, which is called Sukkar, near the land that Jacob gave to Yusuf, his son, and the will of Jacob was there. Furthermore, Yehoshua was tired from the journey. He sat upon the well. It was about the 6th hour. A woman of Shamarun came there to draw water. Yehoshua said to her, "Give me a drink," for his Talmudim had gone away to the city to buy grain. Then the woman of Shamarun said to him, "Why is it that you, a Yehudi, ask a drink of me, who is a woman of Shamarun? Because the Yehudim have no dealings with the Shamarunim." Yehoshua answered and said to her, "If you knew the gift of all, and who it is that asked you, 'Give me a drink,' you would have asked of him, and he would have given you living water." The woman said to him, "Sir, you have nothing to draw with, and the well is deep. Therefore, from where do you have the living water? Are you greater than our father Jacob, who gave us the well and drank of it himself and his children and his livestock?" Yehoshua answered and said to her, "Whoever drinks of this water will thirst again. However, whoever drinks of the waters that I give him will not thirst in eternity, but the waters that I give him will become a spring, leaping with everlasting life." The woman said to him, "Give me those waters, so that I will not thirst, and so that I will not come here to draw waters in eternity." Yehoshua said to her, "Go call your husband and come here." The woman answered and said, "I have no husband." Yehoshua said to her, "You have spoken well, I have no husband, for you have had 5 husbands, and he who you have now is not your husband. In that you have spoken truthfully." The woman said to him, "Adon, I see that you are a prophet. Our fathers worshipped Yahweh in this mountain, yet you say that men should worship at a place in Yerushalayim." Yehoshua said to the woman, "Believe me, the hour comes when you will not worship the Father in this mountain, nor even in Yerushalayim. You worship who you do not know, but we worship who we know, for restoration is coming to the Yehudim. But the hour comes, and is now, when the true worshippers will worship the Father in spirit and in truth, for the Father seeks those who worship him like this. All is a spirit, and those who worship him must worship in spirit and in truth." The woman said to him, "I know that the Mashiach is coming. When he comes, he will tell us all things." Yehoshua said to her, "I am who speaks to you." And upon this the Talmudim came and marveled that he talked with the woman, but no one asked, "What did you seek?" or "Why did you speak with her?" Then the woman left her water pot and went her way into the city, and said to the men, "Come see a man who told me everything that I ever did. Is he not the Mashiach?" Then they left the city and came to him. In the meantime, his Talmudim requested of him, saying, "Rabbi, eat." But he said to them, "I have food to eat that you do not know." Therefore the Talmudim said to one another, "Has any man brought him something to eat?" Yehoshua said to them, "My food is to do the will of him whom sent me, and to finish his work. Do not say, 'There is still 4 months, then the harvest comes.' Behold, I say to you, lift up your eyes and look on the fields, for the harvest is white already. Furthermore, he who reaps receives wages, and gathers eternal fruit, so that both he who sows and he who reaps may rejoice together. And by this the word is true, one sows and another reaps. I send you to reap that which you were not burdened to labor. Other men have labored, but you are receiving from their labors." Then many of the Shemerunim from that city believed on him because of what the woman said, who testified, "He told me everything that I ever did." Thus, when the Shemerunim came to him, they requested him that he would tarry with them. So he abode there for 2 days. Also, many more believed because of his own word, and said to the woman, "Now we believe, not because of your words, for we have heard ourselves, and know that this is truly the Mashiach, the Savior of the world." Now after 2 days he left there, and went to Galilee. For Yehoshua himself testified that a prophet has no honor in his own country. But when he had come into Galilee, the Galileem received him, having seen all the things that he did at Yerushalayim during the feast, for they went to the feast also. Then Yehoshua came into Cana of Galilee again, where he made the water wine. And there was a certain nobleman, whose son was sick at Capernaum. When he heard that Yehoshua had come out of Yehuda into Galilee, he went to him, and asked him that he would come down and heal his son, for he was at the point of death. Then Yehoshua asked him, "Will you not believe unless you see signs and wonders?" The nobleman said to him, "Sir, come down before my child dies." Yehoshua said to him, "Go your way, your son lives." Therefore the man believed the word that Yehoshua had spoken to him, and he went his way. Moreover, as he was going down, his servants met him, and told him, saying, "Your son lives." Then he asked them the hour that he began to change. And they said to him, "The fever left him yesterday, at the 7th hour." Therefore the father knew that it was the same hour in which Yehoshua said to him, "Your son lives." Thus he and his entire house believed. This is the second miracle that Yehoshua did when he came out of Yehuda into Galilee again.